showered, obviously. I am alone with the baby right now, and I am keeping him occupied with Miss Isa, also known as Aprende Peque. She's basically the Spanish version of Miss Rachel. And I have talked about lowering the amount. I have so much hair loss. I have talked about lowering the amount of screen time, which I definitely have and I definitely do. But sometimes I just need a shower where I'm not rushed, and I'm alone, and she's educational, she's nice, he learns from her, so it is what it is. I want to talk about some postpartum hair loss. Currently, I do see it. I'm almost 6 months postpartum, and it's happening. The hair loss is definitely happening. So I washed my hair. I only used shampoo in the shower, and now I am using this deep conditioner from Mielle, my bad. This one. At first I didn't really like the smell, but it's really grown on me. I also have the oil. I use these on a regular basis because of the hair loss. I really don't want to be bald. Every time I run my hands through my hair, I lose more hair. Love that for me. I do think it's been helping because, I mean, at least like at the end of the day, even if I have less hair, my hair still looks pretty healthy, if you know what I mean. Like shininess and all that kind of stuff, even though it falls out a lot. So yeah, I usually will put this on in the shower. I don't know why, I just decided to put it on now. But I'm gonna comb that through my hair. I'm gonna pick up my hair with a clip. Actually, I think I want to leave it down. I've been feeling like I want to be so much more intentional with my time, because this whole year and a half that just passed has been crazy for me. When you become a mom, it's like your world kind of flips upside down, and even if you plan for it, I feel like it's still the biggest change ever. And it's so demanding. Like, your life revolves around your child, as it should. It's beautiful. We love this, we sacrifice, you know, we have motherly love, but it's so freaking hard, and it's so hard to manage your time. If you struggle with that, it's so hard to make sure that you're taking care of yourself along with everyone else, and the house, and just doing all of those like motherly things, making food, all that kind of stuff. And I know that like moms don't always make food, sometimes the dad cooks, but you know what I mean, just like those regular schmegular household duties, childcare duties, like mom duties, you know, things that you do as a mom. When you're used to your life being one way, it's hard to adjust to a very demanding lifestyle, and some people adjust so much quicker. I know that comparison is the thief of joy, but I notice, for me, in my personal experience, I feel like I have a really hard time adjusting in general to anything. Any change, it freaks me out. Ouch. My baby like grabbed my face right here because he was trying to give me a kiss on the cheek, which right now is just like a big slobber mess on my face, not an actual kiss. But it's cute, it's sweet, but his grip is so strong, and so he like broke my skin a little bit. Anyways, I feel like I really struggle with change, and I'm sure so many people do. A lot of people are going to watch this and be like, girl, everybody struggles with change. Yeah, but for me, I don't know why, it feels like the world is literally ending anytime I have to adjust myself to a new schedule. And that's what's been happening to me. I have been feeling better. My whole postpartum was like straight up anxiety, straight up like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, like how is this happening, like what is happening, I don't know anything, but also I feel like I know things, and that every day something is different. And just this whole mission, this whole journey, now I feel like, okay, things are more under control. I understand finally that like this is my life, and I've been living this way for pretty much half a year already. And it's time to create some structure in this new life because there hasn't been much of it. It's all been an extreme learning curve, and I am so ready to have a plan, keep things on track, feel like I am progressing every day towards a bigger goal, not just doing the same exact thing every day mindlessly, not intentionally, and just going through the motions. I don't want to just go through the motions unless there is purpose and intention behind them. So I find that recently I have been in a little bit of a rut. There hasn't been a lot of purpose or intention behind my everyday actions, my everyday duties. I just do them because I have to, not because I am aiming for a certain goal, not because I want to reach a certain point. So I'm feeling like I need to get it together and move on and grow further into this journey and do what I gotta do as a mom. He needs me to be structured for his optimal health development, all of that, and I need it for my mental health. So that's the goal. We cleaned today. It's really nice to have a clean house. That is the first step for me in creating more structure, because I feel like when I have a clean house, I can think clearly and I'm able to go to the next step. So I cleaned off my desk. We have very little storage in this house. We've had a hard time finding places for things. Today I just tackled that desk. I was like, we are gonna find a place for everything on here, because you literally could not even see the desk anymore. So now I have a desk. I have a place to sit down and work if I need to. I need designated areas for things, and I don't want to say I need, because then when I don't have it I feel like I can't do it, and I definitely can make things work with what I have, but I do function so much better when there is a designated area for something, and I thrive when I have designated areas for things. So that's why I prefer gym workouts over home workouts. That's why I prefer sitting at a desk to work than sitting on the couch to work. Gets my executive functionality things going, firing. Anyways, I need to make some dinner for myself and show my face to my baby so he doesn't think that I disappeared on him. Okay. Hole in the bag. No wonder I look like such little milk. I'm gonna use whatever is left. 4 ounces down the drain. That hurts. I'm gonna thaw another one. I was gonna give him 6 ounces anyway, so that's kind of perfect, to be honest.
Mentioned that I have a really hard time accepting change. Going through change, it always feels like the end of the world for me, but I do have to say that I have adjusted and that I am doing so much better than I was in the beginning. I definitely have my routine that I've settled into. There are situations that I know how to go about much better now. It's just a good reminder for myself that I can do hard things and that everything new becomes old.
What's up, Bubba? Nice. This one comes with its own bag. Bags to store, too. Job boy, Bubba. So this one is soft here. Do you like mommy's new car? Bro, did you poop again? No. I just have the residual smell in my nose. Okay. I'm happy that it has its own bag. I really like that. No. We are currently at a park. We are walking around. It's been a great time. It's actually such a beautiful day. Like, the weather is perfect. The sun will be setting in a couple of hours. Amadeu's taking a nap in the stroller right now. We've just been enjoying this. Is that my baby?
By the time that you are watching this video, our baby boy is officially 6 months old. I know my last video, I was talking about how he was 4 months, and that's just because it took me a month to get that video edited and uploaded. During this stage of life, he is very active and also needs a lot of my attention because even though he is active and becoming more independent, he's still working on sitting up and crawling around. So sometimes he'll flip over and forget that he knows how to flip back over, and then he starts complaining, and then I need to go be with him. So even if I let him do his own thing and independently play, I obviously am still there with him. We skipped over month 5, but I do want to update you. We are officially on solids. We got the A-OK from his pediatrician, so we have been giving him solids for about a month and a half, almost 2 months now. It's all still stage 1. We've just been introducing him to different veggies, and we just moved to fruits. This is his first fruit, apples. He loved it. Now we've been able to move on to 2 solid meals a day, which is just puree. We do like a baby oatmeal in the morning and then a veggie in the evening. It's been so good helping us get sleep because finally, he is not eating at night anymore, and we needed that. So we're really happy about it. Wanted to share this impromptu pasta recipe that I made. Honestly, it's kind of like a clean out your fridge and pantry pasta recipe, because it's not exactly a recipe. It's just something that I came up with on a whim. But that is how I like to cook. I usually don't make the same exact thing 2 times. It's always like a similar version of something. I went ahead and chopped my veggies and browned the meat. I did it in a separate pan, mainly because I really wanted to get the meat nice and crispy. I really love those crunchy edges. So I'm sauteing the harder vegetables first. I had cut up some zucchini, but I'm doing the carrots, onion, and celery first. Once those get a little bit soft, then I'm gonna add in some garlic and then the zucchini. Then I just mix it together, let it cook down and steam. Once everything was nice and soft, I added it to my blender. This is something that I did just like in the moment. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I figured for my sauce, I didn't want it to be lumpy. I wanted it to be smooth, but I did want it to have vegetables. So I just figured I'm just gonna blend everything together. I didn't add any extra liquid to this. I just blended the veggies as is, and they came out like this. I love the flavor of olive oil, so I always add a lot of it into my cooking, especially pasta and Italian-inspired recipes. I went in with the tomato sauce, make sure I got every last bit by swishing around some water in the can and getting everything out. I used up the last bit of ricotta cheese and heavy cream that I had in my fridge, and then I went ahead and added the meat, did my initial seasonings. I usually use the same kind of seasonings whenever I'm making a certain type of dish. It's just the flavors that I know that I like, so I go with that. And of course, I love cheese. I add cheese to almost everything. In this case, I used mozzarella, and now it is time to mix in the pasta, and this is where it all comes together. I add my final seasonings, make sure I really like how it tastes, and this was so good. You cannot taste a single vegetable in there. They literally just added flavor.
So here's the deal. We need to move out of this place. It is so small and we are accumulating things very quickly. Obviously, when you have a baby, things pile up so fast. It's starting to feel like a storage unit in here. This place is less than 500 square feet. This is what you see when you walk into the door. So we're trying to figure out how we can rearrange to continue living here for the next few months. Okay, so I just wanted to give a quick update. We did actually figure out the situation with the space and moving everything around. So obviously his little crib, hi honey, pack and play is not there anymore. If you move into the bedroom, we were able to fit it into this corner, and before the desk was right here, we moved the desk over here. And obviously it's a little tight. It's not the most ideal setup, but it works. And we have walkable living space, so I am not upset about it. Also, I didn't sleep good last night. I've been having a really hard time getting good night's rest. Over the past like few weeks, it has gotten a little bit better because Facu's work schedule has gotten better. So he's been able to do a lot more of the night shifts, and I've been able to get more rest that way. But I am such a light sleeper. So when I do the night shift, even if he sleeps throughout the night, he's right now he's waking up. He's not waking up, but he's fussing in the middle of the night. And I have a really hard time with just letting him fuss. So we go check on him, we make sure that he's good, you know, we comfort him. But when that happens, it's really hard for me to go back to sleep. And so last night was actually crazy because he didn't eat the whole night, which is crazy for him. He always does. But now he's on solids, so I have him on 2 solid meals a day, and his bottles have grown. Like, he's not just having 4 ounces anymore. Now he'll have like 5, 6, sometimes 7 ounces. So that is great that he didn't have to eat all night, but he did wake up fussing a little bit, or like I said, not wake up, but just like fussing, you know, just cranky. Something's going on. We're also trying to fix his routine, get him on a better routine, because we've been putting him to sleep pretty late. Like, he's been on our schedule, but now it's getting to the point that we really need to be on his schedule because it's what's best for him. And so we're gonna try to start putting him to sleep around like 7 to 8 at night, and waking him up around like maybe 6 or 7 in the morning. So that's early for us, obviously, but if we can get him down at that time, then we will have some downtime in the night times to do whatever we need to do, to have time as husband and wife, to relax from the day, and then go to bed at a reasonable hour ourselves. So that'll be good for us. Be honest, I had started my workout. I was like not even 5 minutes in, and he starts waking up and gets really fussy, and I spent like 40 minutes trying to put him back to sleep, and I'm no longer in the mood to exercise. I am hungry now. I am more tired than I was before when I started and I had the motivation, and I was gonna try to like push myself to exercise and just do it anyway, which, you know, is always great to have that discipline to do it anyway, even if you don't want to. But I'm gonna give myself some grace. I'm gonna cut myself some slack. It's been a long day, and that was just like
you know, it took a while. I have a headache, I'm hungry, I'm tired. I'm not going to put my body into any more discomfort right now. I think the best thing for me right now would just be to eat and to rest. That's what my body needs right now. My workout didn't go as planned. Tomorrow is another day. Sometimes things just come up and you're not always going to be able to do things as planned. For some people it's easier, for others it's harder. It's frustrating because you do miss seeing yourself a certain way, and you do kind of put this pressure on yourself to get back to how you used to be so quickly. But I also have to remind myself it took me like 10 months to grow a human in my uterus, and it's not gonna take me like, and I had a really hard pregnancy. I didn't exercise as much during my pregnancy as I thought I would. I know that when people are regular with exercising during pregnancy, it makes losing the baby weight a little bit easier for them. But I did not have it in me. I tried. It was really hard. I was in a lot of pain a lot of the time. And it just, that wasn't my story. It wasn't my journey, and that's fine. I am 6 months postpartum. I do feel good about myself. Am I where I want to be? No. But have I lost some weight? Yes. And I have to give myself credit for that, because I know how difficult it has been a lot of days in order to make time to exercise and to find the energy to exercise. I think the main point to remember is that we're trying, and we can't hold ourselves to the same standards that we had for ourselves before we had kids, because it's completely new circumstances now. The fact is that the best I did today was take care of my child. I gave him all of his meals. He is fed, he is happy, he has bathed, he is asleep, and that is what's most important in the long run. That is my job, that is my role as his mom, to make sure that he is well taken care of. Motherhood is very selfless. You know, I am gonna be the person who comes second a lot of the time, because that's my baby. You do anything for them. Just feel like I can be nice to myself and not be mad at myself that I didn't do my workout, or I didn't finish my workout after that. Things come up, and that is okay. My intention was there, and something came up. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. It has been a very full video. I love making my videos. I love posting. It's been a lot harder, as I mentioned. The baby's very active, and I don't always have a lot of time to edit my videos. It literally takes, like, I edit in little pockets of time that I have. Sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes it's an hour, and there's not a lot that I can get done in that time to really progress quickly on the video, so they are taking me longer to get out. But my intention is to continue with the videos. I love making videos for my memory, for other people to watch and relate to, and it's always been something that I've enjoyed. So if you enjoy, thank you so much for watching, and if you can relate, let me know how. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.